This is CMN. This is Canadian MGTOW. Having fun, and not giving a shit. My first story is pretty disgusting. Probably the most disgusting story I've ever mentioned, but you be the judge. It would seem a Yale University art student, Eliza Schwartz, sparked what the leftists like to call controversy, by claiming that she repeatedly artificially inseminated herself, and induced abortions for a period of 9 months as a piece of performance art. Before being condemned by Yale and reviled by the public, she had planned to exhibit films and other documentation of these miscarriages as part of her final project. Wow! This woman makes some of the things Nazi physician Joseph Mengele did look tame. Perhaps there really is reincarnation, and she is it. The mangina who wrote the article actually defended the art, saying the university was failing its mission by censoring the work. The author of the article is Kristen Capps. If you take an anagram of the author's name you get crank. Pisspot. Kind of a fitting description for both the author and the so-called artist. And no surprise here. When looking up her profile, I was not shocked in the least to read her describe herself as a scholar whose work deals broadly with queer and feminist understandings of reproductive labor and temporality. I think you could replace that sentence with a single word. Degenerate. Speaking of bad art, the next story was about a woman who took a picture of a duck. Evidently she has not seen too many ducks in her life because on closer inspection, the black duck turned out to be a black dildo. Speaking of black tools, with the election coming up in the USA, let's pause and remember the pure hypocrisy of Michelle Obama. My last story ends with another woman that sucks. An image, advertising in room safes, caught the eye of the internet this week. Take a look at the photo. Do you see a man leisurely reading a book, or do you see a woman going down on that same man? May this last story give you a happy ending. I'm Canadian MGTOW. More news and my goddamn opinion later on this CMN station.